Chapter 129. Look at you. Look at you. Maharaj, throw yourself wholeheartedly into self-realization. These teachings are direct. You have to keep doing self-inquiry. It is not enough to think, I am not the body. You need to know deep down. Similarly, deep down you have to know that you are Brahman. Now is all we have, never to be repeated. Questioner, what do you mean when you say every moment of your life is very important? You say it quite often. Maharaj, because going along with body knowledge may drive you into another dream like this one. To have that conviction, you have to use each and every moment for knowing the reality, because it is natural for obstacles to appear all the time. Therefore you need to stay alert to absorb the reality. Vishvamitri was distracted for just a moment, and in that moment he lost everything. You can realize in this human life because you have intellect and can know the reality. Therefore be alert. Thereafter it will be spontaneous and you will forget about the body, world. Questioner, sounds very difficult not to be distracted even for a short time. Maharaj, that is why we have the practice of meditation in our lineage. This way, the reality that was forgotten is impressed and engraved in you. You have a wrong friendship. You have misplaced your friendship and made friends with the body. It is a mistaken friendship. You have to be your own friend, your own friend. When you're driving, you will usually try and avoid trenches and potholes. If you don't, then you will fall in or get stuck. Similarly, in life, there are so many trenches, blockages, which you are to avoid without damaging yourself. You are to teach yourself in various ways. You are your master. Therefore let him guide you. If you ignore him, then accidents will happen. You have to maneuver and take preventative actions. This body is accident prone. Questioner, you say that I am not the doer, but I still feel guilty for some things that have happened in the past. Maharaj, prior to beingness, you hadn't done anything, no sin, nothing. So how can there be any guilt? You were totally unknown, no past life, no future life. You are making some allegations that you are sinful, that you have done something bad, taken birth. You have adopted concepts of rebirth, hell and heaven. These are all false allegations. To overrule all these concepts, you are to see your selfless self. Go inside and try to know the reality. You are going outside to different masters for happiness. You are not approaching your own, very powerful and strong master. It is happening because of a lack of faith and trust in yourself. And this subsequently leads to a lack of trust in the masters. Be like those masters. You can have any master you wish, but be loyal to him. Reach a conclusion. Look at you. Look at you. Then the hidden door will open. If there is no effort or involvement, just listening to knowledge will not serve the purpose. You're to come forward. Take one step, I'll take the next. It is not one-way traffic. You must have a deep interest and not a commercial one. Take from the Master. This knowledge is given free of charge, but should be valued. We are not expecting anything, but if you come here, you are to take the knowledge seriously and appreciate that it is deeply meaningful. Questioner: I have heard a strange story from the south, where there is a couple known as Mr. and Mrs. God, Mr. and Mrs. Bhagavan, who charge per second and minute in euros. They invite foreigners, saying, I will give you peace or whatever you want. Maharaj, they are taking advantage of the devotees, deceiving them with the promise of miracles. Here, your happiness is our asset. Your peace is our asset, the Master's assets. Take something from us. I am showing you the whole elephant. And when you know the reality, just like the blind man and the elephant, you will not be impressed by anybody's statement regarding Atman, Brahman, Paramatman. Jewels are offered to you, but you are only taking stones and continuing to beg. When everything is shown to be within you, why beg? Alert, alert. Reality is within you. Don't be distracted from the principle. That is why every moment is important, to stop you slipping. If you miss that particular moment, a force will bring you down. Enemies are waiting, looking for your weaknesses, drawbacks. They will attack you when your guard is down. And therefore, I am asking you to be alert. Meditate. Keep the soldiers on duty, guarding day and night, watching. And make sure the border guards are alert too. If they ignore what is around them, then intruders, illegal immigrants, will enter the country. It is a big country, so once they are in, it will be difficult to deport them. You are the captain, the colonel, in charge of all the soldiers, so be alert at all times. If you fall asleep, then... If you surrender completely, it will not be difficult, because the ego will be kept in check. Respect your selfless self. Avoid pride, avoid ego. You know better that pride is a sign of ego.